For the child of God, do they flee, do they run, or do they stand their ground in the Lord? And I think what happens is as we grow in our relationship with God, when people may doubt what God is going to do, when people focus on circumstances more than they focus on God, those of us who are growing in God, those of us who have gone through trials, challenges, we have seen God be faithful time and time again. We understand when others may call us to run and others may say to us that there's no hope in this situation. We know that indeed there is hope because God is somehow going to work this, all of these things that we're facing right now, what we are facing, God is going to work all of these things together for good. And I truly believe as long as we have breath in our lungs and life flowing through our veins, that there is still something that God is doing. There's never a circumstance, there's nothing, never anything that we're going to go through where God would look at it and God would say, "This is greater than me. I can't work through this." I mean, we're talking about God here. And ultimately, when we look at this psalm, it's a psalm to point us and to point our trust towards the living God. And again, how many times would you say that in your own life that as you have faced things, as you have gone through things, things that have been overwhelming to you, that there's been times that you've wanted to throw in the towel? And I know for myself that there's been different times in my life where I've looked at it and yes, the feelings, everything within me has wanted to quit, has wanted to throw in the towel. But when I look at God and I look at who he is, I understand that he's greater. And sometimes the greatest thing that we can do when we are struggling is just to get before God, to get away from the noise, to get away from the voices of the enemy that surround us on every side.